Over the years, we've met up with the folks at Independent Brewing Company, whether it was when they were brewing from their barn on the property in South Plymouth, when they moved their operation to Camelot Park, or when they opened up their supply store. They recently hosted a week-long STEM program for school-aged children, and PCN dropped in to learn more about this educational experience.
Not everyone realizes how much of the food that they actually consume is fermented in one way or another, more than just beer and wine and cider, including things like cheeses. A lot of the cheeses you eat are fermented products, yogurt, kefir, kombucha. Also, anything that's pickled is generally fermented as well. Not always with the same yeast that we use in brewing, but sometimes combinations of yeasts and bacterias. And today we've got the kids from the STEM summer program at Mass Maritime learning all about fermented foods. So we have about 50 kids here today. There's 50 more coming tomorrow, 50 Wednesday and 50 on Thursday. So grand total of about 200 kids over the 4 days. And we are going to start with a presentation on what fermentation really is and how it works, what does it, the types of bacteria, the types of yeast. We've got Ron Cotty, who is our lead brewer on the brewing side and also an expert in fermentation. He's going to do part of the talk. Rose actually has a degree in master's degree in chemical engineering. She knows a lot about fermentation, microbiology and things as part of that background. We've got some hands-on experience for them today, and we've also got just a quick lecture with a PowerPoint slide with a lot of nice pictures of the different bacteria and yeast, and also we have a microscope set up to show them, real live yeast doing their thing on a slide. We've also got a really cool up close, like 60,000 times photograph done with a scanning electron microscope by a friend of mine named Jeff Williams down at Brown University. And the kids are going to have a chance to make their own sauerkraut with their own hands on. They're going to crush the cabbage themselves and some carrots, put it in, they can take it home. I think it should be ready in a couple of weeks to try and eat, maybe with some hot dogs or something like that. This is a little bit newer. We did totally intend to make it an educational facility as well as a place to buy the equipment. We do cheese making classes, we do kombucha classes all the time, home brewing classes as well. So this is kind of an extension of that, having the younger kids here today. Of course, that takes our focus off of the beer and that side of things and focus more on the food side of things. So yeah, hopefully they'll learn a few things that they can take home, maybe teach mom and dad a little bit too, and then be able to be motivated that much more for science class come the fall.